Hello and welcome to my Geography 167 project at UCLA called Manhattan Island. I'm Simone Boskin and I will be narrating this website for you. So for my project, I made a website that was supposed to entice tourists to come to New York City. So what I included in this website is this homepage, which includes the song New York, New York by Frank Sinatra, to make you enjoy watching the screencast and looking at the website with some background music. I have a map of Manhattan. I have a page for attractions that tourists can potentially go visit. I have travel information, including hotel, airport, and ground transportation information, visitor statistics, and economic impacts of tourism. So I'm going to start by talking about the map that I made, since this is a cartography class. So I included 7 layers in this map. 5 of them are GeoJSON, the first 5 neighborhoods, subways, stations, parks, theaters, and museums. So I converted from shapefile to GeoJSON and imported them into this map. Then the last 2 layers, attractions and roads and routes, I made myself. And so the attractions layer is the camera icon because tourists like to take pictures. And then the roads and routes are purple lines. They take you out of Manhattan. And so museums are red circles, theaters are yellow circles, parks are green for obvious reasons, subway stations are purple, and New York City neighborhoods are the teal polygons. And why I included 7 layers is to streamline the tourist experience based on personal preference. And I think the neighborhoods layer is very important because people can decipher where they want to go based on neighborhood. So for example, if we're just looking at the garment district here very quickly, you see all these subway stations that you can take to get you places. You have a couple of parks, including Bryant Park, have the New York Public Library, which is spectacular. I really urge you to go. You have the Empire State Building, which is one of the most famous cities in America, or famous buildings, I mean. You have Madison Square Garden. You have Macy's. And then if you say you don't want to look at theaters, so you take all the yellow circles out, but you want to look at museums, which are the red ones. So you have the Lee Young-Hee Museum of Korean Culture in this neighborhood, as well as Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. Then you have information about their website and their phone number, so if you want to call them, you can. And so this is what I wanted to do with this website, is to streamline the tourist experience so you can plan out your day based on your neighborhood, the location, and then you can check whatever you want. So if you want to avoid subways at all costs, just check that off and you won't have it. If you don't want to go to any parks, you just get rid of all the green and then avoid looking at that. So then I have an attractions page which takes all the attractions in the maps and puts them out flat on a web page. So you have all the pictures that are used in the map, but and I should mention that in the map, the links to each attraction work when you click on the image. And so here you also have links to the different places, and you can go get more information, or you can just look at the pretty pictures because, I don't know, I really like how that layout looks. Then you have tourist travel information. You get information for hotels. You have a link that'll take you to a website to find hotels. Then I have some statistics about how much hotels have cost for the last 10 years. I have airport statistics as well as their websites. And so you see how many travelers came in through the airports the last couple of years. You have ground transportation information, so again, links and phone numbers to their agencies, and you have some fun facts. And then I also have a link for welcome centers to tell you where they are. I have visitor statistics, which shows you the total visitors, the domestic visitors, and the international visitors for the last decade and a half, as well as the top 10 countries that visited New York City. And then I have tourism's economic impacts, which basically urges people to come to New York because it really helps their economy. You can see that visitor spending, wages that come from tourism, and taxes come from tourism have been increasing, and they're just really good for the city. And I have included a table with all that lined up, as well as a couple other facts like how many jobs are supported by tourism. So in essence, I'm just trying to get you to come to New York, and I hope my website serves that purpose. So I thank you for watching a screencast, looking through my website, and I hope to hear all about your trip to New York that you chose to go on because you liked my screencast so much and my website. So thank you.